So I've done like a lot of trips with Shashank earlier, and Ranthambore is like my all-time favorite national park. So one day I was just scrolling through the website looking what are the new safari trips coming up on Shashank's website, and I saw Ranthambore, and somehow the dates just sort of absolutely aligned, like it was before Diwali, we had time off, and so I just booked it. I didn't even tell my sister. She came to know just like 2 weeks before the trip that we are going to Ranthambore.
Yeah, all I heard was we're going on a wildlife safari with Shashank. I'm like, ticket sold.
This is the best time to see any jungle for that matter. And the landscape of Ranthambore after all these rains is lush green, and there were I think one safari which was a dry run, but the landscape more than compensated for not seeing the animals. It was so beautiful.
The landscape, the best is each zone is so different. Some are flat with a lot of visibility, some are mountainous, the water bodies all around. It's beautiful. It's just really nice.
Yeah, the feel of traveling in the jungle itself is beautiful.
And the smell of the jungle, we don't feel like leaving the jungle and coming back.
Of course, we saw Riddhi the tiger, a tigress, and then we saw a sloth bear. That was fun. We saw a lot of other birds like the kingfisher and the snake bird.
Yeah, I loved seeing the chinkaras and male sambar deers with their antlers. That was very interesting. Then, of course, we saw Riddhi very close up, but we also saw Riddhi's cub in one of the safaris. And just like in general, the wildlife, but the sloth bear sighting was just out of the world.
The bear sighting, sloth bear being a very shy animal, we had almost half an hour, 40 minutes sighting, which is, I think, my longest sighting, which was most memorable. And the first time I'm seeing a chinkara, which is the Indian antelope, and that was a first for me.
It started off in the first day, and we had this massive encounter. It's just 3 gypsies, and there we see Riddhi come out of the thicket, walking head on towards us, and it was magnificent. And we thought that's going to be the highlight of the day. And we moved towards the last half an hour or 15-20 minutes. No cars in sight except again 3 gypsies. And there we see Riddhi walking right alongside us. In the sense, she comes out of the thicket, there's this body, and I have my binoculars in hand, and I see this body's right next to me. Why do I even need the binoculars? And she's walking right beside us, marking trees alongside the gypsies. And that was epic. I honestly do not believe I will ever have a sighting like this again.
Yeah, I think that is, I have done like a lot of safaris and of course had a lot of tiger sightings, but that is the first time in my life I've seen a tiger so up close. Like the binoculars couldn't focus, we just put them away after some time because she was so close, and I was so completely mesmerized by her beauty, by her gait, by the royalty of her walk. It was really special. Ranthambore welcomed us, and how.
For me, the bear was awesome. The way it uprooted the dead tree limbs and was feasting on the termites, that was too good. And the typical loping run of the bear was very good to see. And it was totally oblivious to us watching him and so busy snacking on the termites. To me, that was the great sighting.
Time that we spotted Riddhi's sub-adult lazing around by the water. He refused to get up though, but turned at different times to give us glimpses of every angle of himself. and we got some beautiful pictures again. The sunlight, oh gosh, it was gorgeous. It was the evening when the sun was setting. Very, very magical.
Ranthambore Heritage Haveli was very good, and the ambience is very nice, and the rooms were very clean, and the bathrooms were too good. So that is what we want. Come back to a clean room and a warm bed, of course. So I think I would recommend people to come.
And food is to talk about.
Yes.
Food is amazing. These guys go above and beyond making sure that you get hot food.
Yeah.
It's delicious, it's clean.
The service, of course. I mean, everything makes and breaks. The people make and break everything. So, like, every staff we've encountered has been so nice, and they so take so good care of you. So, of course, and of course, the food. If I could just reiterate, like, delicious food throughout the 3-4 days, and lovely, lovely people.
Guide was very, very enthusiastic, and it always helped that we had the same guy on all the safaris because, we became familiar with him and the way he was. And so instead of having a different guide for every safari, having a good one really, same one for all the safaris really helped.
And he knew exactly what we wanted to see and what we were really interested in, so that really helped. And all the drivers also were very good. Like they drove very well.
Yeah, and Narendra especially had a lot of so many tidbits of information about local happenings and local things in the forest, because all these forests at one time had the human habitation, and they had small temples and mandirs, which he was telling us a lot of folklore about that, which was nice.
So this has been amongst the list of safaris, one more added from Shashank's end. As previously said, there's no words to describe him. He is an encyclopedia of knowledge about the jungles and the forest, and his passion speaks. The way he cares about all of these, all of the wildlife, the forest, the knowledge that he has in terms of the birds, the animals, the love of the jungle.
So I think Shashank is singularly instrumental in us, being able to do so many safaris with our hectic schedules. So the fact that he just takes everything, and I mean everything, out of your hands and handles it so beautifully is such a blessing. Like, all you have to do is book the safari, and then if it's with Shashank, you don't need to think about anything else. It will be handled perfectly. You will be in one of the best zones. The stay will be taken care of, and of course, when he's on the safari, he's super alert. His knowledge and years of experience is something that you also get to experience. So that's super nice.
I'm already ready to come for the next. I think a few, 5-6 times a year, Shashank, make sure that you have us on board.
That was an amazing safari, guys. If you would like to in fact join us on our safari tours and expeditions, please do connect with us on the platforms mentioned below. And if you'd like to know more on India's wildlife and our protected areas, please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.